You know, marathon can be super brutal, but a lot of your mistakes are much easier to fix than you realize. Today, I'm going to break down a few gunfights from my recent raids, and we're going to talk about what we did right, what we did wrong, and what you can take away with you so that you can continue to improve. So with that all being said, I wanted to take you all to Outpost with your boy. So just to give you all some context, right now we are within the pinwheel, okay? I am actually running a full 3-stack. I got my homie Ali Al, aka Heart Robin, and then I got my brother Drizzy with me here as well, all right? So around the 10-minute mark in this raid, we know that there's another team here in the pinwheel because they actually went ahead and they completed the security breach. It noted us on the map, and that gave us the opportunity to get in there, right? So we went ahead and we got in. In this run, our primary objective was to honestly just get whatever we could from the pinwheel and get out of there. Like, we already completed our missions here, and we were just lollygagging, if I'm being totally honest. So again, at this point, I want to say, yeah, we're around the 10-minute mark. One of my homies, as he's just venturing out, and full context here, my guy Heart Robin, he often ventures on his own and gets in trouble a little bit, and then Dre and I, or Drizzy and I, pull up, and you know, we end up throwing hands. You know, he does a good job whenever he's in funky situations. He does a good job of getting himself out. He's done this for years now, right? So he's ahead, lingering or frolicking, doing whatever he's doing, and like right around here, I want to say, he gets laced. Yeah, like he got laced right away, right? And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just running around, frolicking as well. I want to say this was like our first time in the pinwheel, if I'm not mistaken. So we're just happy to be there. I see him get laced up, so I'm like, all right, cool. Let me go ahead and let me get into action. We had to confirm, like, was it a bot or was it a real team? And he confirmed it was a real team. So I see this dude right here. I'm like, uh-oh. But I'm like, yo, I gotta go throw hands, Mr. AI. See you later. So we just completely ignore that guy, all right? Dre is already there, and he's already, you know, looking for an angle, looking for an opening. I need to heal up because I got punched by the big shield dude. And right away, I'm just trying to play cover here, right? I don't want to just run out aimlessly because I don't know, they could be here, right? They could be here, especially when you know there's a good chance that there's going to be an assassin on this team, right? So I'm just like, hey, look, I'm going to go ahead and play this little counter, and I'm going to just take some looks, right? I'm going to just look. I'm going to just kind of ADS. I'm going to see if I see anything, and long and behold, what is that? Ha! I knew it, an assassin, right? Once that assassin moved, I seen his outline. It took a second for me to register. You guys can't see my face in the corner. Let me actually turn off my webcam so you can just see this face right here. Your boy was locked in, yo. I was locked in. Anyways, I see this assassin, and right away after it registers, I start taking some shots, right? So I crack the assassin. I'm thinking he's going to re-peek me. He does not re-peek, he does not re-peek me, but instead he drops back while his teammate lays cover, hit me with a little bait and switch. I get put down. That was a great play by them. A great play. Now, what I should have did in this instance here, right? All right, I healed up. Now, mind you, I'm not full health yet. It's going to take some time for my shield to fully come back. What I should have did here, after I laid some shots and I cracked them, first thing I should do, I have cover over here, right? I have this trunk. I have, I think, a barricade over here as well. I can easily strafe right, get back behind cover. I'm cracked. Again, like my shield never fully recovered from when I got punched by the AI. So if I don't want to go down here, what I should do after I crack him, I'm cracked, get to cover. And I would encourage you all to do the same thing. Don't ego chow this. And again, I gambled. I thought to myself, man, that assassin's going to try to re-peek because the assassin knows I'm cracked. I didn't once think in this moment, man, they're going to bait and switch me. The assassin's going to drop back and the teammate is going to come around. And sure enough, that's what happened. We see assassin bailed out. The teammate comes from that back pillar and straights back in. Actually, both of them, I want to say, yeah, both popped up. And I got team shot right here and I got put down, right? And if you see my face, let me go ahead and shift my webcam again. This face right here is the face of a dude that's like, dog, I messed up. And I think I just lost us this gunfight. But the good thing is I got a self-res. So right away after I go down, I start self-resing. My homies trade me out. This is awesome. Shout out to Dre right here for this, right? Because I'm calming this entire time. You all can't hear it. Because for me to hear the gameplay while I'm talking, it would be a lot and it would make my head explode. Here, I'll turn up the volume maybe a little bit, but it would probably make my head explode, which is why I got it quiet. But Dre did a great job. I calmed. I said, yo, I cracked Assassin. I think I may have even fudged it and said I cracked somebody else. So Dre did a great job of trading me out. And I want to say he put down the Assassin. I can't remember, but Just anyway, great job of trading me out right there. I go ahead, man, move, cool. I go ahead and I get the self-res off. I stopped for a second. So I was like, hey, you gonna res me? But I was like, oh, burn it, whatever, who cares, right? So I went ahead and I get up. Now we are in a 3v2 situation, right? Dre dropped back because he got cracked in getting that knock, right? So we let things play out. I do the smart thing here. Now, a lot of times where we make a mistake is we run right in there thinking, oh, I need to go back up my teammates without putting on a single heal. I take my time here. I take my time, right? I heal up, I put on a med pack, I put on a shield. Even when Dre gets knocked right here, I'm like, hey, look, I need to heal up. I'm no good to go in there, or excuse me, I'm worth nothing if I go in there and I'm not healed up. I'm gonna get picked off easily, right? So I'm like, all right, Dre gets put down. So I'm just putting eyes on him to see if they're gonna go for a thirst, if they're gonna overswing that, expose themselves, anything like that. Now I'm still slow healing and I am being a little bit more aggressive because I feel better now that I'm getting the heals, you know, rolling. Now in a perfect world, I would have stayed back until I fully healed up or I was close to fully healing up. I kind of ran out here a little too early, like the adrenaline's flowing, the blood's pumping. I'm like, yo, not to mention Al got another knock. So it's like, hey, look, we're in a 2v1 situation. Even if I get traded out right here, we're good. I didn't take into account where Al's health was. I didn't realize he was so stinking low, you know? Had I looked back again, I would have stayed back healed. He would have healed. And yeah, they may have gotten somebody back up, but we would have went back into the gunfight healthy, you know? So I go in, he's signal jammed. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna try to get a quick thirst if possible. No, Dre calmed to me that he might be flanking from the right if possible. So, you know, I ran back there to see. I found him. I played this well. I'm happy that I did this, all right? So I took some shots and went back behind cover. I expected him to still be holding that angle, which is why I tried to hit a little quick flank. I don't know if there was a box back there or something. That assassin just evaded me for whatever, you know, for whatever rhyme or reason. He was able to evade me. I thought I was gonna get the knock there. I didn't. I was a little bit salty, but it's all good here. I'm playing for heals. Hey, look, assassin dropped back. I know we got 2 down. I'm gonna heal any given chance and or opportunity. Triage I caught lacking here. I don't know what went on. I think maybe the triage got a res, or maybe the triage had got revived earlier in the fight. I was kind of lost, if I'm being totally honest. I didn't know who was down, who was up. He may have self-res. Who knows, right? But all I know is I caught this triage lacking. And I will say, don't do what I did here. You'll see what I mean here. Don't do what I did here. The moment I caught this triage lacking, I lost any semblance of sense that I had. I just started spraying and praying. I'm missing all type of shots. Now, this is where I did the right thing. Once I knew I was out of bullets, I said, F it, he is in my line of sight. Let's do what we do best. Knife him up, baby. Knife him up, right? Knifed up the second cat too. So in the moment, I didn't realize that that was the second cat. But the second cat got knifed up too. And we went ahead and we got the finito on the both of them, right? So again, best thing I could have ever done here was the moment I ran out of bully shots. I don't think I went back too far. All right, cool. The moment I ran out of bully shots, or did I run out of all my shots? No, I didn't even run out of all my shots. I just knew I wasn't hitting the shot. So I said, switch to the knife, throw hands here, throw hands here. He was close enough. We knifed him up. His homie pulled up. He wasn't healed. I don't know what he was doing. So he got knifed up too. So now we are in a 2v1 situation. I feel really good about it. We know the assassin is still alive. We don't know where the assassin is. I know I got a breather. I'm going to pop heals and I'm going to try to get some intel. Yes, I'm a little bit exposed right now, but I don't really care. I'd much rather be exposed and have the opportunity to acquire intel, right? I see the assassin. I seen that pixel, right? I seen that pixel. Oh, that's too far. I wish I can go back in like 2 or 3 second increments. All right, I'm healing up, I'm healing up, I'm healing up. I seen that pixel right there. I said, okay, we found him. The assassin doesn't really have a play because both of his teammates are down. I'm standing on his teammates' bodies. Literally, the assassin can't do anything besides try to hide and try to catch us lacking and see if there's any opportunity. So I think that's what assassin was trying to do right here. He was invis, creeping up on my homie, reviving Dre, you know? But again, like, this is just a tough situation for the assassin. They did the best they could. I'm behind them. We just lace them up from all angles. And of course, we get the finito. That team is out of there, right? So again, big takeaways here in this gunfight. I did let the moment get larger than myself a few times, but I was able to course correct, right? in the earlier part of the gunfight when I got knocked. Where was that at? Yeah, here when I got knocked again. After I take some pop shots and I crack the assassin, just get back behind cover. All right, so that's thing number one. No need to stay out here to overextend. Well, I'm not really overextended because I'm not out in the open, but like to just keep firing here, play cover, heal up, whatever. No need to be out here spraying and praying. No need, because I get put down, and if I don't have a self-res, that turns the tide of this entire fight. You know what I'm saying? So that is takeaway number one, you know? Takeaway number two is healing up every opportunity you get, because if you don't heal up every opportunity you get, you will be fighting and you aren't healthy. If you aren't healthy, guess what? You get put down mad quick, and if you get put down mad quick, then hey, look, you are in no position to help the homies. You know what I'm saying? So again, healing up, playing cover, waiting until I have an opportunity to make a move, you know, trying to apply pressure with the thirst right here, just trying to play cover, trying to play angles, looking for flanks, taking a few shots there, but again, putting myself in a position where I'm back behind cover. And throughout this entire gunfight, I'm trying to make sure I adhere to a wall, to a counter, to something, so I can always duck and make myself a hard target, right? So again, that was my goal right there. Try to get the finito there. I don't get it for one reason or the next. In this funky situation right here, yeah, cool. In this funky situation right here, I have a bad situation where I cannot hit a freaking hip fire shot to save my life. So I make a quick adjustment, pull out the knife, and do what I do best there. And the homie pulls up, and in the moment, I don't even realize it. I'm just swinging, bro. I'm just swinging. You know what I'm saying? And then last but not least, we put that assassin in a 3v1 situation that they're just not going to win. They're just not going to win. So again, just trying to play patient, trying to play cover, healing whenever I get the opportunity to. Those are the reasons why we were able to win this gunfight here in particular, okay? So that's thing number one here in this video, all right? So that's gunfight number one, I should say, right? Gunfight number two happens a little bit later in this raid, and I'm going to scrub forward a little bit. So we took our time looting, lollygagging, kicking it. And also too, we know that here in Outpost, I want to say only 4 teams spawn in, right? So we knew that there was a team that got wiped before we even went into the pinwheel. We actually watched the fight play out. We went ahead and took care of that team right there. So we know there's one more team on the map possibly, unless they did their mission and they exfilled, right? So again, we're pretty laxed right now. And I would say that that's our first mistake, being laxed here in the pinwheel, because no noise, nothing crazy going on. There's a very good chance we can get ratted, right? But we're not thinking about that in this moment. You'll see me right here. I'm pinging. Hey, look, where can we get out of here at? So we go ahead and ping it. We got 9 minutes to go. Our backpacks are full. We're like, man, let's go ahead and let's get out of here. All right. So we're running, looking for the exit here. All right. We find the drop down point, and I'm going to be totally honest. All right. Before we drop down, there's something in my head that's like, hey, maybe we should check all corners. We should be a little bit more careful here, right? Maybe we should be, maybe, but nah, we'll be fine, right? We'll be fine. I just have that gut feeling in this moment. I kid you not. So, and that's part of the reason why I dropped right here and I waited for my homie to drop down here. And I thought about equipping a smoke grenade there, and I'm like, nah, I'll be fine, whatever. So I'm like, hey, maybe we should just drop down one at a time. That's what I'm thinking. So I let my homie go ahead, and right here, I'm like, yeah, something's off. Sure enough, he gets laced, right? As he gets laced, I panic a little bit, right? I don't keep my cool. I panic, and I accidentally fall too. You see, I tried to run up, and I ran back, and I fell down. Now I am screwed, because my thought is, dude, if I can run back up here, even if he gets eviscerated, we have a 2v3 situation. We'll be better equipped for this. But I fall, and when I fall, I panic, absolutely panic. Now, the smart thing would have been to equip those smoke grenades like I thought. Now that I didn't equip those smoke grenades, I'm left with this stupid ammo crate here. If I had the smoke grenades, what can I do right here? The moment I fall, I drop a few smoke grenades. Now, me, and not just me, but my homeboy may have a chance to climb up and get out of there as well. I don't do it. So I spray and pray a little bit. I try to pop search and destroy. It's like, dude, that takes 3 seconds to proc. I have a vent over here that I don't know if that's open or not. I don't think that is. No, that wasn't open, but still, I could have dropped down, shot out the vent, and crawled through the vent to just give myself a chance to regroup, to just get my bearings. Because if you look at my face right here, look at my face, yo. This is the face of somebody that is surprised. I'm sick to my stomach. Like, no way we got ratted like this, bro, right? So again, I have a couple options here that I could have explored, right? So my first mistake, I didn't listen to my gut feeling. Should have put the smokes on, Should have let the homies drop one at a time. Should have kept my head on a swivel. So that's on me. I could have communicated that. I could have said, hey, y'all, hey, look, could be a team here. Stay frosty, whatever, right? Should have put the smokes on. Didn't do any of that, right? Second mistake, I didn't keep my cool. When I fell down, I know that there's these little vents down. There's a vent there and a vent there, right? And this one's open, right? So the homie fell down. I fell down after him. I could have ran, slid into that vent, regrouped. I didn't do it. I just started spraying and praying. Third mistake, I tried to pop search and destroy, like out of just pure panic. Like, that's absolutely foolish, right? My homie tries to get the self-res jumping off, and I want to say he gets thirsted right there. So my third homie, Dre, right? Dre plays this so, like, he plays this situation so G, right? It's a 1v3 situation here. And here I'll kind of scrub ahead. So pretty much what Dre does, I would encourage you all to like play this in a similar fashion. I don't think he could have did it any better, right? So what he did was he held high. He knew this team would get a little bit anxious and they would want to like try to push at him. So he's taking shots, he's looking for openings, he's using the vents to his benefit, because he knows there's going to be a point where one of them tries to push up, right? He's checking that vent, nothing there. He'll go back and he'll go look down at the main drop down point. Nothing there, you know, hey, what's up, what's up? Like, he's just playing this so G, yo. He's playing this so G. Fast forward a little bit here, because I want to say he does this for a few minutes. And long and behold, yeah, they tried to send a thief drone up. He takes down the thief drone. And in the process, they tried to push up on him. He gets some good shots there, which he could have got a knock, but it's cool. Meanwhile, this recon crawled up, right? So they tried to use the thief drone as a decoy for this recon to push up. But again, this entire time, Dre is so chill and laxed. He's waiting for him. Push me one by one. I want you to. So what does he do? Man, he laces that recon up. He gets the finito on the recon, right? 1v2 situation. And I kid you not, at this moment, I really wish he could have got the knock there. If he could have got knocked two there, oh my gosh, 1v1 situation, I'm taking Dre every day, right? But he couldn't. He doesn't even worry about it. He lets the triage climb up. He says, dude, I don't even care. I don't even care. Why? Because triage is going to go for the res up top. I'm going to play this duct right here. I'm gonna play this vent right here, and I'm gonna revive you, right? So he revives me, y'all. I kid you not, he revives me, and he successfully does it, right? So couple options here, or I should say the only option here. I need to take off running. I need to hit a corner, and I need to not look back for a moment, right? So I can heal up and I can have an opportunity to do what Dre just did. Dre just did that in a 1v3 situation. Now we're in a 2v3 situation. We can win this gunfight if we reset and play things methodically, right? We got 5 minutes to do this. We can do this. We can put this team down. Watch what your boy does.
I can't get out.
That's okay. What is your boy doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? This is another mistake I encourage you all to not do. Look, I have this room right here I could play. I have this right here. This is an escape route, right? Now, I'm not thinking about escaping and leaving my homies. Well, I did for a hot second. But for the most part, I'm like, no, I got to get my homie Al back up. We got to put this team down, get this loot, and get out of here together, right? But why did I only escape to here? I literally went 10 meters away. I went 10 meters away. I'm running freaking destroyer, dude. I can take off. I can hit that corner. Like, and I see their nade and everything. It's like they're trying to play this aggressive. They don't want me to heal up. I'm sure they see me get picked up. They don't want me to heal up. I need to play this. I should have kept running. Boom, 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 boom. Kept running because there's nobody looking at me, right? So what do? I corner myself. I turn left here. There's nothing here to play, yo. Nothing. I have no cover. I have nothing here to play. Dre's right here, so we're stacked. They can nade us out and get rid of us, and just watch how it plays out. I'm trying to heal. Watch who comes around the corner. The thief comes around the corner and knocks me, right? What am I doing? Why am I doing this to Dre? I literally just pinned him in a corner. There's no way he's gonna win that. And he still gets a knock there. He still gets a knock there, dude. Like, Dre was the MVP there, 110%. I played that horrendously. In the future, for anybody, if you're playing Destroyer, Assassin, Thief, whoever, play this. You have all this to play. I sprint over here. Not only do I have all this to play, but now me and Dre are stacked. Who's to say Dre doesn't get that trade knock right there? I heal up and I peep around the corner and I get another knock. Now I'm in a 1v1 situation. You see what I'm saying? The possibilities are endless there. But when it's all said and done, your boy did not play that right. I panicked. I was afraid. And I just did not take my time to fully like evaluate and plan out the situation, like especially right here. Why am I pinning my brother in the corner, man? Why? That is just foolery. If I, like, at that point in time, like, I can just decoy myself and crawl out here. They're looking at me. Drake can swing and get a pick. Now, does he 1v3 this? No, more than likely not, because of his health. But still, I put my brother in a better situation. And in this moment, I did not. I pinned him in the corner. He couldn't even get around me. He trades out, and we unfortunately lose everything. All the good loot that we went ahead and we worked so hard for, it's gone. It's absolutely gone. And it didn't have to be gone, you know? It didn't have to be gone. So, big takeaway in that last gunfight: breathe. Trust your gut instinct, right? First and foremost, trust your gut instinct so that you are best equipped. Don't run around with an ammo crate. Like, put the smoke grenades on, man. Come on, what are we doing, right? And if you get caught in a funky situation, don't panic. Look at your environment, right? Like, hold on, I gotta go back to this, because I want to say I lived, all right, so this is at 1701, right? So I fall down at 1702. I live a whole 6 seconds down there, right? Or 5 to 6 seconds down there. I have 5 to 6 seconds to shoot through this vent or crawl through this vent or smoke out. I probably could have still equipped my smokes and dropped them right here, right? So understanding that, like, in moments like this, you got a little bit more time. Just don't freak out, don't panic, right? So trust your gut, don't panic. And honestly, those two things in tandem would have turned the situation around. Like, stay level-headed. If you stay level-headed, you can allow for your skill expression to come out, right? You can allow for you to be able to move back into power positions, and you can, you know, play things gangster, just like Dre did. Dre did everything right here. He played it slow, let them get impatient. He picked one off, traded out a revive, and dropped back. Like, he did everything right there. He was really, really poised there, right? And I was not. I was the opposition of being poised. So be more like Dre in that instance. Don't be like me in that instance. And ultimately, when it's all said and done, I hope you all were able to learn through my pain. Watching this back was painful. It was so painful because I lost all those dermachin packs, man. Gosh, man, I lost them all. But it is what it is. I hope this was helpful in some capacity for you. If it was not, I apologize for wasting your time. But if this was helpful, let me know by liking the video. Comment down below if this video was helpful in any capacity. I will do more of these in the future if you all enjoyed them. If you all didn't enjoy them, then, you know, obviously I won't. But either way, do know I love you. Be sure to hype the video if you know how to hype the video. And if you don't ask me, because I don't really know how to do it either. But if you know how to hype the video as well. Either way, though, I love you all. Thank you all so much for coming and watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.